What if time isn't actually real, not slowed down, not speeding up, but completely unreal? What if the past, the present, and the future all exist at the same time? And what you're experiencing right now is just one tiny slice of something much bigger. Scientists, philosophers, and physicists have been debating this idea for decades. And strangely, the deeper they look into time, the less solid it becomes. By the end of this video, you may realize that time was never what you thought it was. Time feels real because we live inside it. We remember yesterday, we experience today, and we imagine tomorrow. Our entire lives are organized around this structure. Birth, childhood, adulthood, aging, death, everything assumes that time moves forward. But here's the strange part. When scientists describe the universe using fundamental equations, time often isn't required at all. Reality still works even when time is removed. So if the universe doesn't need time, why do we experience it so strongly? Before we go further, pause for a moment, look around you. Everything you see feels like it exists inside a moving present. But what if that feeling is not a property of the universe, but a property of the mind? What if the sense of now is something your brain creates to organize reality? Because once we question the present moment, everything we believe about time begins to change. There's a theory called the block universe. According to this idea, the universe is like a giant frozen structure. The past, present, and future all exist at the same time. Nothing is moving forward. We are simply traveling through it, like a needle on a record. If this is true, then the future already exists, which means free will becomes a very uncomfortable topic. Think back to your childhood. Summers felt endless. Waiting 1 year felt like forever. But now entire years disappear without you noticing. Time didn't speed up. Your brain changed. The human brain measures time based on new experiences. As a child, everything is new. As an adult, days begin to repeat. Fewer new memories make time feel faster, which suggests something disturbing. Time might not exist outside the mind. The strange thing is, the universe doesn't seem to care about time the way humans do. In space, time slows down near massive objects. Astronauts on the International Space Station age slightly slower than people on Earth. This means time is not constant. It stretches, it compresses. It behaves more like space than something flowing forward. And if time can change depending on where you are, that raises an uncomfortable question. Is time a property of reality or a side effect of being inside it? One of the most difficult ideas for the human mind to accept is that time does not pass the same way everywhere in the universe. We grow up believing that 1 second is 1 second for everyone. That time moves forward at the same speed, no matter where you are. But modern physics tells a very different story. Near massive objects such as planets, stars, or especially black holes, time slows down. The stronger the gravity, the slower time moves. This is not a theory. This has been measured. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station age slightly slower than people on Earth. GPS satellites must constantly adjust their clocks to account for time distortion caused by both gravity and speed. Without these corrections, your phone would slowly lose its ability to tell you where you are. This means time is not fixed. It stretches, it compresses, and anything that can change like that starts to look less like a universal rule and more like a condition, a consequence of how matter and energy shape reality. When we think about time, we usually think about clocks, watches, phones, calendar dates. But here is something most people never consider. Clocks do not measure time itself. They measure change, a pendulum swinging, an atom vibrating, a crystal oscillating. We simply agree to call a certain number of changes 1 second. But change would still happen, even if no one was there to measure it. Stars would still burn, atoms would still decay, galaxies would still move through space. So the question becomes deeper. Is time something that exists on its own, or is it just a human-made system for organizing change? If nothing changed, would time still exist, or would the universe simply be still? We often talk about the present moment as if it is something universal, as if the entire universe shares the same now. But according to Einstein's relativity, this is not true. Two observers moving at different speeds can disagree about which events are happening right now, and neither of them is wrong. This means there is no single objective present that everyone shares. There is no master clock ticking for the entire universe. What feels like now to you is shaped by your motion, your position, and your frame of reference. Outside of human experience, the universe may not be divided into past, present, and future at all. Those divisions may only exist because conscious beings need a way to navigate reality. The way we experience time is deeply tied to memory. You never directly experience the past itself. You experience memories of past events. And you never directly experience the future. You experience imagination, prediction, and expectation. The present moment exists only briefly before it becomes memory as well. Without memory, the idea of time begins to collapse. This is why people with severe memory loss often describe their experience as living in an endless present, without a clear sense of before or after. There is no flowing timeline, only a continuous stream of immediate awareness. This strongly suggests that time, as we experience it, may not be a feature of the external universe, but a feature of the human mind. Memory stitches moments together, creating the feeling of continuity, direction, and flow. Without it, reality would still exist, but it would not feel temporal in the way we understand it. Humans have a deep emotional relationship with time, and much of it is rooted in fear. We fear wasting time, losing time, and running out of time. We rush through our days, plan far into the future, and feel anxious when we believe time is slipping away. But time itself is not scarce, attention is. Consciousness can only focus on one moment at a time, and that limitation creates the feeling of urgency. We mistake this limitation for a property of time itself. If all moments already exist within reality, then nothing is truly disappearing. We are not losing time. We are simply shifting our awareness from one moment to another. The fear does not come from time itself, but from our inability to experience everything at once. The idea of a timeless universe often leads to one deeply unsettling question. If the future already exists, do our choices still matter? But free will may not be about changing an already existing future. It may be about how we experience and participate in the moment we are currently aware of. Even in a timeless universe, consciousness still unfolds step by step. You still think, feel, hesitate, decide, and act. Meaning does not disappear just because time behaves strangely. Meaning may arise from awareness itself, from the subjective experience of being present within a specific slice of reality. So maybe time is not a river carrying us forward from birth to death. Maybe it is a lens, a tool created by consciousness to focus on one part of reality at a time. The universe itself may be timeless, existing as a complete structure where every moment already exists. But experience is not timeless. Experience unfolds one awareness at a time, and that unfolding is what gives life its emotional weight and meaning. Every moment you have lived still exists somewhere in reality, not fading, not erased, simply no longer observed by you. When you begin to see time this way, the fear of losing it slowly fades. You stop chasing moments and start inhabiting them, and that shift alone can change how life feels. If you enjoy content like this is what we do at Vizoda Originals. We explore the questions most people never stop to ask. You don't have to decide anything now, just stay curious. And if you want more videos like this, you know where to find us.